Hey guys, welcome to ADR Tech Reviews, and I just want to talk about my new toy, my R9 290. I recently bought one, actually. It's my first enthusiast grade card, and I gotta say, this is it's pretty impressive. Even though it's kind of late, I didn't have enough money, I'm pretty sure this came out in 2013, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't have enough money then. Didn't have enough money when in 2014 when people were using it for Bitcoin mining, and now I finally do have enough money. I actually spent $215 for this. I haven't actually put in my rebate yet, but when I do, it will be $199 in total spent. This was actually so inexpensive. I told myself I have to get this card because of how cheap it was. And actually, if you look now, it's actually Friday right now. It's Black Friday. You should be able to see lots of deals. The card is still going for $215. Probably Cyber Monday. It might go down, or it might actually stay at $215, which is actually a very, very large reduced price. I think the original card, without the rebate, without the saving, will be $250 to $260 around there. Now, this video really isn't about my 290 and the performance and everything. I just wanted to talk about the performance in 2015, almost 2016. Now with the new Crimson software for all the drivers for AMD, I wanted to see how it would perform now compared to a lot of other cards, the 390s out. So I just wanted to see, will the R9 290 still perform really well, or should you just get a 390? I'll get to the numbers later, but I just do want to talk about some things before I get to those numbers because they are fairly impressive and a fair increase from my 285 numbers. If you go to my past video, you'll probably see a video about that. I'll put it up in the description somewhere. Card got super hot because, one thing, it's a reference card. Yep, this card here is a reference card, and that's why it's $215, because it's reference and it's loud and it's hot and it's crazy. But it's still very well performing. I do gotta say that the most I ever saw this card go up to was 94 degrees Celsius in around 30 degrees Celsius ambient. So that was so hot I actually burnt my finger when I went to touch the I/O plate in the back. It's fairly hot. So what I do is I raise the fan speed up to around 40% when I'm gaming, just so it stays at a cool 75 degrees Celsius. For a 290, that's normal, so it's okay. The card's still hot, definitely. 390 might not be as hot, but remember the 390, it actually does not have a reference design up on the market, at least that I know of. I haven't seen one. So now that you have really all my comments, I guess my negative comments out of the way, I'll show you guys the numbers.
So let me catch you, slipping by. Why do I get myself? Why do I get myself caught up in these lonely nights? Oh, why do I get myself? Why do I get myself caught up in these lonely
Alright guys, coming back from those numbers, you realize that the 290 is still very competitive when it comes to performance and its price, especially now that the price is really low. It's actually lower than the 380X. And if you ask me, 290 all day over the 380X. I haven't actually had a chance to test the 380X or 380. I do have a 285, which is really the equivalent of a 380 with 2 gigabytes of VRAM. But I would still recommend the 290 over the 380X, mainly because the 290 is actually the equivalent to the 390X. I keep getting these 3s and 2s mixed up. But they're technically the equivalent. The 390X may be a little bit more power efficient, may have a slight performance boost over the 290, mainly because of its 8 gigabytes of VRAM on most cards, or just because of AMD's ability to more efficiently produce the Hawaii GPU chip. But I still think the 290 is a really valuable option, especially if you don't have the money for a 390 right now, because you can actually crossfire a 390 with a 290 with no problems. I actually haven't been able to test this, but I really want to if I ever get my hands on a 390. So basically what am I trying to say here is really just trying to sum it up. If you want to buy a new graphics card over, just an upgrade from, let's say, a 280, 270, a 260, or even a 360 or 370, get the 290. This 290, even though it is pretty old, it's a little viejito, but it's really viable. It's impressive, the numbers I got from it. It's impressive, I'm sure, how far it's gotten. From 2013 to now, it's still a competitor. And for $215, you really can't go wrong. And of course, if you don't agree with me, you know where to put it. In the comment section. Nowhere else. Like this video if you like it. Dislike it if you disliked it. Subscribe, share. Oh, and one thing. Remember my giveaway? It's still on. I just need to find out what to give you guys. I was thinking maybe of getting an 860K. You know, the FM2 Plus chip. I wanted to get one of you, maybe you guys that, or maybe a 7850K. I just want a CPU. I can't afford a graphics card, sadly. At least not one that, be adequate. Maybe I can get a 370. Won't be too bad. Maybe a 370. Again, leave that in the comments section below. Let me know what you guys want. And of course, it's me, Alex, and I'll see you guys in the next one.